Hello and welcome to Let's Talk About Stress. My name is Jenny White and I will be your facilitator today. Our agenda for today, we're going to talk about what stress actually is and learn a little bit about the science behind it. We're also going to talk about what happens to your body when it feels stressed, what chronic stress is and how it impacts our body and mind and spirit. During this presentation, we're going to explore the relationship between stress and our bodies, minds, and spirits. By understanding how stress operates, we can develop strategies to reduce its harmful effects and empower ourselves to lead healthier, more balanced lives. So what exactly is the science behind stress? Well, stress is a normal human response to change. Everyone experiences stress. When you experience a challenge in your life, your body produces a hormonal response. There are many types of hormones that are released during a stressful situation, but two of the most common hormones that are released are adrenaline and cortisol. Cortisol is released from your adrenal glands, and when you are going through a stressful situation, the production and release of cortisol naturally increases throughout your body. So if your cortisol levels are unbalanced, which means either they're too low or too high, like in a stressful situation, then that's what can cause health issues. So stress is actually strain, and it can be emotional, physical, or psychological. So what actually happens? When your body detects stress, it activates a fight or flight response. Your sympathetic nervous system is responsible for the regulation of this specific response, and there are many different ways a body can react during the flight or fight response. So when your brain detects a stressor, it signals to the adrenal glands to release stress hormones, mainly, again, adrenaline and cortisol. Next, these hormones prepare your body for action. You may notice that your heart rate and your blood pressure feel like they're increasing. Your airways might become dilated and your breathing may become more rapid or shallow. And then finally, your muscles begin to tense up and you may actually start sweating. So let's dig into chronic stress. Since stress is actually normal for everyone, when does it actually become a problem? Well, it becomes a problem to your health when you endure long periods of stress throughout your life. When you experience a constant stressor over the course of weeks, months, or years, then you are experiencing chronic stress. Chronic stress can occur from multiple different stressors, such as life issues, financial problems, medical issues, relationship issues, or even work difficulties. Chronic stress can also occur when your body is constantly triggered and activates the stress hormones, or when you don't know how to properly release stress in your daily life. Chronic stress is different than acute stress, which is stress that is short-acting and comes and goes over time. What is chronic stress linked to in your body? Well, it's linked to physical stress, which can include aches and pains, muscle tension, gastrointestinal issues, chest pains, sleep issues, and even high blood pressure. This is just a short list of what can occur during chronic stress issues. It's also related to psychological stress, which can include headaches, anxiety, depression, irritability, memory issues, and unhealthy habits. And finally, chronic stress is also related to behavioral stress, which means you have a general lack of well-being, you lack coping strategies, you're going through relationship issues, and you have motivation problems and can even suffer from obesity. But don't worry, there's good news. With the right tools, you can get your life back on track and reduce your stress. So mental health is someone's mental well-being. That means how content, happy, unhappy, anxious, etc. that someone feels. So when it comes to stress, taking care of yourself physically is important, but your mental health is just as important. In Module 2, we're going to talk about mental health and discuss coping strategies that you can participate in to help build your emotional, physical, and psychological health. But before we conclude our learning today, I want you to remember that if you're feeling too overwhelmed with stress and are unsure of what to do, where to start, or have intense feelings of hopelessness, then please seek help with either a mental health professional or your family practitioner. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing all of your work in this course.